Hi, my name is Torium Lopez. I'm an actor and dance teacher based in New York, New York. And today we will be reacting to the first episode of Dance Moms. Growing up, I was a huge Dance Moms fan, so it's going to be fun looking back on it about 13 years later. But I'm excited. The main reason I wanted to do the series is because I've been seeing a lot of people react to Dance Moms. I've been seeing a bunch of the girls come up on my For You pages, talking about their experiences. And I just wanted to see what input I could put in as a 23-year-old dance teacher now rather than a 10 to 13-year-old dancer. So we've got our iPad. And let's see if I get copyrighted. Ooh. Wait, it already started. Okay. For those of you who don't know, Dance Moms was intended to be a 6-episode docuseries filmed for Lifetime back in 2000 and... premiering on July 13th, 2011. Now, at this time, I was 10 years old, living at home with my mom. Doesn't sound much different than what I am doing now. And I had just had my 10th birthday at my dance studio. I had been dancing since I was 2 years old. My mom was a dancer growing up as well, but this is when I wanted to really start pursuing it as a career. I'm primarily interested in judging the series now as a mandated reporter, and what would absolutely never fly in my practice as a teaching artist. But also we're here for the giggles. I will be judging these moms. I will be judging Abby Lee Miller the most. Now that that disclaimer is out of the way, let's get back to the episode.
I am the coach. Your mother doesn't know what to do. If she did, she wouldn't bring you here.
Please, not Kathy's face. Not the electricity costumes. That is going to be oofy daisy when we get to it.
I'm crying, it's making it worse.
I know it's going to be tough to watch the fights. It's going to be even tougher to watch the girls cry.
I can't stand her. Go ask your 9-year-old if she likes what she's wearing. I'm the mother.
I'm an adult.
Act like one.
How many times has my daughter beat your daughter? Melissa's sneaky and she lies. I think they're both crazy.
If Vivi comes to me and says that she wants to play softball,
We're going to skip that line. Get on the floor. My world is my house. Living on the dance floor.
today's the first day of competition season.
How are you?
Kind of crazy in here today.
I love how pink the studio
This
is.
morning.
Anyway, it's nice to see how joyful and hopeful everyone is.
Coupe Chanel Grand Jeté. People around the country know me.
I know that
They
one.
produce amazing, employable dancers. I know how to groom these children and raise these kids.
100 likes on this video and I'll show you all my dance trophies.
One and All right, girls, it's the first day of rehearsal for the new competition season. Ladies, you all know why you're here.
So, disclaimer, as a fan of Back to the Bar, I do know a lot of the behind the scenes. As a fan of Dance Moms Undercovered, I also am a fan of a lot of behind the scenes things. So I have a lot of opinions. We all know the chalkboard in the first episode was not real. It might have been real based off of Abby's true opinions on the previous season that we do not see before the show. But I have a lot of opinions on the pyramid.
Every single competition, we are doing a new routine. Girls, don't look at your mothers.
I mean, most dance studios at least practice for 6 months before they go on stage and perform their routines.
This is true. Not only is it true that most competition teams will rehearse for 6 to 9 months before hitting the competition stage, it is also true that studios these girls are competing against for this show, for the most part, have all been practicing their dances for months.
We're gonna learn a dance in a week and compete it.
I have kind of like a pyramid thing where everybody's always trying to get to the top of that. Everybody wants to be. It goes on behavior, work ethic, attendance, as well as they followed all the rules.
If your dance teacher is doing this, please leave your studio.
All of that goes into who's going to be at the top of the pyramid and who's going to get to compete the next weekend. Everybody wants to be front and center. I hear it all the time.
She puts these kids in a pyramid. It's a nightmare. Usually, if you're on the top of the pyramid, you're in the front line.
So at the top right here, I have Maddie.
Maddie's on the top and Nia's on the bottom. And I'm a little crushed for Nia.
This is something I will also bring up on this channel a lot. It's Abby's blatant racism and how we need to call it out. This show is full of microaggressions and, unfortunately, a lot of racism pointed towards Nia and Dr. Holly Frazier. For that, I am eternally sorry that they had to go through this. Oh my god, she's biting on my wire.
First competition is going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. We are going to do 2 new numbers. A high energy, really cute, adorable routine with Maddie, Chloe, Paige, Brooke, and Nia. And then also a trio with Maddie, Chloe, and Paige. Girls, we are going to win in Phoenix. And the next competition we're gonna win, and the next competition we're gonna win, and that's all gearing up for nationals.
Also, I know another great content creator on here. I forget her name, but I will link her video down below. She is a dance teacher from Pittsburgh who competed against Abby Lee Miller, and she disclaimed this in her video too. There is not just one nationals. I don't know where Abby ever really got that from, or I guess it was primarily producers who wanted to make it seem a little more like there's a finish line that we're reaching towards. And don't get me wrong, nationals usually is where you compete at the end of the year, but there's everything from UDA nationals at a collegiate level all the way down to a junior miss. I'm just saying, you can compete at any nationals and win a national title from probably as young as 2 years old or whenever that competition allows you to join and perform a routine.
We're going to begin the choreography. So moms, you can be dismissed. And girls, let's go to nationals and bring home the winning trophy.
I laugh because this clip of their heads, it's just, I'm doing it even now. But back in the day as dancers, we had the high ponytail, high bun, whatever you were allowed to wear to class, and just a giant accessory. The studio was painted. It used to be pink.
Go. Party, party, party is a theatrical jazz routine. It's upbeat, it's fun, classic jazz. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2,
Oh,
3,
they did it.
4, up and down.
Abby sometimes has favorites in the studio, and my daughter just happens to be a favorite.
My daughter just happens to be one of the favorites.
Did you have a nice day?
I definitely think my girls are like little dolls. I love to dress them up. My ex-to-be, it claims that dance has ruined our marriage. You're going to be in it probably a lot more.
This part makes me emotional. Don't think Greg or Craig. Greg? Yeah, Greg. One, I don't know if he ever did blame his and Melissa's divorce on dance, but I do also know what it is like to come from a home where parents fight and dance is your escape. So I really do feel for Maddie and Mackenzie as they grow up, just as I do for all my students who go through something at home. I always just hope that I could be a form of escape for them and a place to be happy and discover their talents.
Winning is everything to us. Maddie has won everything that she's done in the last year.
My boyfriend knows how much I spend on dance because he signs the checks.
My ex-husband is blaming the divorce on dance. My boyfriend pays the dance checks. These are said by the same woman.
My ex calls me a crazy dance mom, but I really am not. I want our kids to be happy. That's what this is all about. It's about the kids and about them shining on stage and about them becoming stars. Maddie doesn't have a normal life. Her whole life revolves around dance.
You could do cartwheels all around. I don't care. You always tell.
I think as a docuseries, this was like really, it really shows the drama that could have been if this show really stuck to just about these girls' lives rather than the wrath of Abby Lee Miller.
I'm gonna make my daughter be the best she can be, and she will make her a star.
Girls, what are you doing? Those legs are about as straight as Elton John. Watch that right elbow! We are 5 days out from competition in Phoenix.
This is my daughter, Chloe, who is 9.
Yes, I am.
I do find myself at times, putting dance before school, and it's probably not right. I pay Abby $16,000 a year to teach my daughter dance.
I do not expect my students to put dance first. Please put school first.
This is Petite Miss First Runner-Up 2010, and Maddie won. I was her
Runner-up. She wants to be the best. She has to beat the best, and Maddie's the best. I'm not a big fan of this new pyramid thing because
There, she admits it. This new pyramid thing.
Are we surprised who's on the top of the pyramid?
my God.
I would have been shocked if someone else had been there. Now that would have been surprising.
Get past that
Oh my God, this is when Maddie is
and let me
sick.
see that hip, 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 go.
And Melissa is terrible to her.
People think I'm tough, and I guess I am, but I'd rather be the one that makes your child cry in the privacy of my studio instead of crying in front of 800 people at an open audition. I want to be the first one that tells them. I want to fix their shoulders and their rib cage, distended neck, their turnout, everything that's wrong before somebody else in the professional world has to tell them. I'd have your head on a platter. Yes? Do you understand? All right, man up.
Baby. Don't cry, Angel.
Abby was so
It's okay. Don't cry.
Yes, because who said, what dance teacher says, I'll have your head on a platter?
Paige also, last year, she won first place for interview.
The Highland sisters too. I'm incredibly proud of them and in awe of them and their talent. I really tell through episode 1 just how bad Paige wants to be a model and like how meant for it she is, and like to see her achieving those dreams now is just so heartwarming. Aww.
I want to try competitive cheerleading.
Do you know how many kids in your class would like to be Junior Miss Dance of Pennsylvania?
Probably not many, to be honest.
She's 13, and that's when all the trouble starts.
Like, does it matter to you that you're not getting first and second anymore?
Not really.
Not really.
The way she looks at her.
My goal for Nia this year is really for Nia to grow as a dancer. People say I look like Michelle Obama. That's awesome to be equated to the
I'm
first lady.
Miss
I'll take that
Obama.
compliment any day. One day will be her turn to shine.
Pull, I have no hands. Pull. Okay. Oh.
Enter Kathy!
Oh, that hand's wet.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
okay.
Dance has been in my life since I've been 3 years old. My mom danced. My grandma danced. So Vivi has to dance. I think you like dance. I have been a dance instructor since 1998. 4, 5, this is
I forgot how weird she is about bunnies.
the way of life.
I don't like pink.
Pink.
Apples Dance Center. Does that ring a bell?
So you're the dance teacher.
I am the dance
I'm sorry,
teacher.
and this is your daughter.
This is my daughter.
So you're here as the mom.
To see her compete with you this weekend.
This weekend.
We can do it. We can do it.
Okay.
Can't we?
We are moving on.
I'm hoping she has a dancer's body.
How about your front limber?
Disclaimer. All bodies are dancers' bodies. If you dance, you have a dancer's body. Also, side note, Vivienne, you are beautiful, and I admire your tap dancing so much. Oh my God, Minister Dawn. Now, before this fight happens, I have a lot of opinions on it. I think they are both in the right. In this altercation, we are about to see Minister Dawn what I believe, be confused about what Abby means by appropriate dance attire.
That she was picked special for. And she had socks and a t-shirt on. I don't care if you're taken, I'm born in the killer.
So for the context, Abby is mad because Reagan is wearing socks and t-shirt in an acro class. For those of you who don't know, an acrobatics class usually takes place in a leotard and barefoot for the safety of the children, with a leotard and transition tights combo. So that is where I think the misunderstanding happens. Abby says that this is inappropriate. Maybe Minister Dawn finds what Abby's expecting to be inappropriate.
They were to wear tights and a leotard. I made 2 other children change their clothes.
What did I say? Tights and a
Because
leotard.
it's acro, we're doing a lot on our knees, and they have to be in their bare feet.
I paid for class.
She's not dressed appropriately.
I'm looking at every single kid out here, Abby. They all look like children. Isn't that crazy that children look like children?
So this is where Abby could have reacted better. This is where the fight really ensues. But the all in all of it, that is the altercation. Minister Dawn thinks that her child is dressed appropriately, and Abby doesn't.
Let's play the Bible game, Abby. When Jesus saw things that he thought were wrong, he went after them. And I'll tell you what, you're not going to do this to my kid. Take your soap out, because you're the biggest piece of trash there is.
You cannot take acrobatic class in socks.
Christy's face.
Remember that, and you can't remember to turn your feet out. Huh? That's pathetic.
I think it is inappropriate that she brought the issue to the child, though.
Why are you right?
It's my building. My name's on the front.
So what? Oh, unfortunately, you did.
Your phone.
It's the fact that she went up to a student and asked for their phone.
Take your daughter somewhere else then if you don't like the dance.
It is rumored that that officer that she is speaking to had a daughter enrolled at the Abbey Lee Dance Center.
Every weekend, we go to a new competition. This week happens to be Phoenix, Arizona.
We're in Arizona.
Stage, the lights, the sound, everything is top notch. And all right, let's get this luggage moving.
When we walk in anywhere for a dance competition, we're like the glammed up Beverly Hillbillies. I mean, we've got dream duffels and rolling makeup cases and light up makeup mirrors.
Abby Lee Miller, I need to check in. Ladies, library voices. Okay.
Who's gonna get the best spot? Whose hair is gonna get done first? Who's gonna look the best? It is beyond crazy.
I told you about the nails. I don't care if you have fake nails, but the nail polish, the white draws attention to your hands, and everybody doesn't have it. Girls?
I told her I wasn't doing
no,
enough.
fake nails.
So what?
Now this is another controversial take. So yes, as a competition dancer, you are not allowed to have nail polish that is out of uniform. Unfortunately, what is in or out of uniform is up to the discretion of your advisor / dance teacher / choreographer. I usually don't care because we are in a competition studio. I teach babies ballet. But I do understand why Abby is upset that Paige has acrylic nails on. Do I think Kelly should have gotten them? No. Do I think that she should be forced to take them off before the competition? No, we're already here. Now, if this was a cheer competition, ooh, those rules were so scary when I was growing up.
So what? Because I just paid to have them done. But it's a French. It's not like she has pink, purple nail polish. I don't think this is where we're supposed to be going. I think I was supposed to be talking about the group.
Just paid to have them done.
But you...
It's a French. It's not like she has pink, purple nail
I don't
polish
think
on.
this is where we're supposed to be going. I think...
Well, then you can give me the $20 to take them off of her nails and off of her sister's nails.
Can you hand me my purse?
I would have liked to see what happened at the end of that and if she actually gave Kelly the money.
Wait, can I have another glass of wine real quick?
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
I love how these were all filmed at so many different times of day.
I cannot believe it. These moms are
I would
ridiculous.
love to know what time
They
it
are is
in
a
right
bar
now
drinking,
because
and their kid
now
needs
it's
to be
bright,
on stage
but
in 20 minutes.
It was just dark.
101.
Good Lord.
Hey, what's going on?
We're having a cocktail. Yeah, they're
Am I
giving us
babysitting?
directions. Do you want a drink?
No, no.
We're double-fisted. It's not good.
I don't double fist when I'm with my kids. I double fist when I'm in college.
Okay.
Okay.
We were at the bar making friends.
I should have guessed that's where you were.
Brooke, stay right here.
Maybe this is why Chloe's headband fell off.
I think I'm gonna hold these hats hostage, and you guys each have to buy me one cocktail each for making the.
I would like to listen to the Back to the Bar episode of this one and see the actual timeline.
She walked right into the curling iron. She walked right into the curling iron.
Now, this is what I don't like to see, and this may also be controversial. I don't like seeing children be children dressed like not children.
It's okay. It's okay.
Where's my makes you feel better? I don't have any underwear.
Outside area and fell 13 stories down and died. Let's go. Today is the competition, and it's going to be hectic. I have a trio and a group number. Girls down there, look at those girls with the legs. You're going to be against that. Just step it up.
The
We're
girls
getting
with the
ready
legs.
For the group dance, and I am under a lot of stress.
What you did inside Ariel, it went down.
I know, but that's dangerous. What if she was at Radio City Music Hall and the thing was open for the ice skating rink to come out and she did a side aerial and fell 13 stories down and died? Huh? Let's go, girls.
Brooke's face, she's just like,
as a little edgy
another day
in
with
my
Abby.
Teaching methods. However, when you walk into my classroom, it's a professional environment, and I'm gonna give it to you straight, just like you're gonna get it in the real world.
And next up to the stage of a junior jazz group. Party, party, party.
Go, 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 go.
These girls are so good. So good. Come on, PK turns. Yeah, blow out those candles. Kelly going.
Late. Don't know what they're doing. Come on, bro. Our heels wobbling. Let's not point in.
Are they slowing down the footage? But I would love if in this show, if instead of hearing Abby, we actually got to hear the judges' critiques. I think that would have been so fun.
How much talent my daughter has and how beautiful she is in that dance. I just find so much joy when I see her dancing on stage, and I know she's going to be a star someday.
Step it up. She's late. Late.
Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start with the junior.
This is another thing I feel really bad about in the show. Competitions usually have awards at the end of all of the dances, meaning that you have probably changed out of your costume. The Abbey Lee Dance Company does not do this. This happens for two reasons. One, so it looks like the awards happen after each number, and also because each dance is filmed twice, once for adjudication and the second time just for different angles for the show. This is why sometimes you will see that the girls will mess up and it will seem really big on camera, but they still win first place because it probably didn't happen in the adjudicated dance.
Third place.
Did
Party,
they get
party,
third
party.
place in the first episode? For those of you who don't know, I do have a sibling who also was a dancer and cheerleader for many years. This was our favorite show to watch together.
I was undefeated, and I don't really know what it's like to lose. Like, I never got third and lower.
Losing never really feels good. It's not the greatest feeling.
We really need these girls to get their act together.
I get losing sucks, but also third place is not bad. Like, I think if you're in the top 5, it's really not that bad. Maybe if I was a competition coach, I would think differently.
If we end up third place at the next few competitions, we're going to be doomed at nationals.
It's win with the trio or go home losers. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? They have never lost, ever. We are not used to this. It doesn't feel good. We're used to coming in and winning. I get a little nervous about the trio now. The pressure's on.
The mommy-daughter stretch duo. I remember that.
Like, you know they can do it. They'll do well. We're still a little nervous.
I'm already freaking out about this headband. It already looks like it's falling.
It's falling in front of her. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. Pull your headband back, please, darling. Chloe's doing her trio and her headpiece is falling off. Oh my god, she can't even see right now.
I have like chills. That's so terrifying. These girls are champs.
We need to talk.
The pickups in this scene is crazy. You could like hear the audio cutting in and out.
It was fine. They didn't miss a beat.
Winning means a lot to me because it feels really good and it feels like, ooh.
See, this is what I mean. It says second award presentation. Maybe at the first competition it was a little different and that's why they continued it for the rest of the show. But to my knowledge, there is one award ceremony at like 11 o'clock at night.
We're human.
You are. Mistakes like that don't happen to me.
I'm not gonna have you treat me like this. I'm an adult.
Act like one. Stay out of the bar, stay in the dressing room. When she goes on stage, the headpiece is sewed in the head. Do you understand? To put up with it.
Remember, I pay your bills. You work for me.
The overall high score duo trio with a score up to 82 out of a 300. First place goes to Abby Lee Dance Company Pinup Girls.
I'm glad Melissa was there to witness the win.
First place with our trio.
And that means we were the best.
Christy is going to be the death of me. That woman is going to cause her child to be expelled from my studio.
I don't care if Chloe ever dances again. I can't put up with this woman anymore.
Next on Dance Moms.
And so that is the first episode of Dance Moms. Look, I'm tired. I've been filming for too long. I want to go make a snack. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you have anything to say or comment on, leave me a comment down below. And if you want to watch me continue to react to Dance Moms, please hit that subscribe button. All of your interactions truly mean the world to me. If you want to, you can follow me on all my social media links down below. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, amazing day. Thank you so much. Bye.